It's been a long week, and in order to get right, I thought it would be a good idea to get out on the water, and perhaps, if the fish cooperated, break my skunking from the last outing. I headed into emergency Friday night with some severe pain and what turned out to be a kidney stone migrating out. By Monday I was feeling better again, and the rivers were in great shape for trout. I decided to take my 2-weight, 6'6", 4-piece graphite rod out, paired with my Islander LR1, in hopes of catching some resident rainbow trout on one of the local streams. I dropped Kaiser Jek off at school and hopped in the Scion. I had no idea where I would end up, but I headed east in search of some trout. I hit Bowmanville and decided to try my luck. I parked and suited up. I started the day fishing a squirmy wormy, but the clarity of the water suggested I might have some better luck with one of the more natural looking bugs. I switched off to a number 16 golden olive nymph and felt the first hit as I drifted the nymph through some green looking water near an overhanging tree in the stream. The trout was small and I let it off the hook before bringing it out of the pool. I could see a few of the migratory steelhead in the depths, their backs showing their hard fight up the river, white patches and tattered fins highlighted in the shallow pools. I shut off the camera, and that's when things really started to happen. I started catching decent-sized trout on every other cast. I added a little bit of split shot in front of my fly to get the fly down a little deeper and found the trout on almost every cast. I managed somewhere around 10 trout in the pool and then decided to move on. It was getting close to lunch, and so I fished every pool on the way back to the car. While I made it to the car and decided to fish just one more pool, and then another, and another, and so on, and so on. A couple hours later, and countless trout, I headed back to the car for real. I had to be back to pick up Kaiser Jek from school, and so just one more cast wouldn't happen. The stretch of river was busy, and I saw at least 10 other anglers on the short strip that I walked. Most of them congregated around a large pool. I've seen as many as 30 anglers grouped around this spot. I quietly slipped past on my way upstream to lonelier waters. Although the river upstream may not hold as many fish, I get the solitude I was looking for and some beautiful natural scenery. I tied on a CDC and elk at a couple spots, but the topwater bite wasn't happening today. I did see a couple rises, but it's still early in the season, and I wasn't expecting too much really. I needed to have some smaller caddis in my box, so I'll need to tie up some number 16s and 14s for the next time out. For the nymphs, I think I'll be tying up some more of the golden olive with tungsten beads. I only had one in the box, but luckily I managed to keep it for the day. There were several close calls with snags on the bottom and a couple wraps around overhanging trees. I can mark this trip as a success. After all, I got my skunk off for the year 2018. I stopped counting fish after around 10, and so I guess I landed somewhere, I estimate, around 30, all rainbows, and mostly all on the golden olive nymph. It's time now to hit the vise again, refill the box, and start planning for the next time out on the water. Hey fly tyers, thanks for stopping by and checking out my fly tying videos. If you enjoyed the video and want to show your support, hit the thumbs up and share it to your social networks. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel, and if you do, be sure to hit the bell icon to get notifications on my latest fly patterns, tips, and reviews. If you have a question or comment, leave a message below. You'll also be entered into the next draw for some of the flies I tie and a few stickers. Until next time, this is Darren saying, keep a hooking and bite. Cheers.